Hello, my lovelies. Yep, Crafty Moo back again for my second video. Now I'm just going to straighten you up a bit. Oh, there we go. It's not quite, there we go. That's it. Thank you if you're a returner. Thank you for coming back and spending some time with me. And thank you so much for all my new subscribers. I've had one or two new subscribers. So welcome. Please feel free to go back and have a look through my videos, my past videos. And all I ask to everyone is please, if you can, give me a thumbs up. That would be wonderful. So where to begin? This could be quite a long video, and I might do a part 1 and part 2 if I feel it's a bit too long, or if it's even longer than that, a part 3. But I don't think it will be horrendously long, but I don't like really long videos, and I tend to skip through if I can, because we've all got limited time, and I know people do the same with mine too, and I totally get it. We've only got a limited amount of time to watch these things, and we can't be sat down all day when we've got families and jobs and everything to do. So just to warn you, there'll be some little breaks because I'm going to record each little bit separately. I've already had to restart this morning because I got it all wrong and got my tongue tied. Silly moo. So I'm starting. Last year, and I can't remember which month it was, I won a giveaway. And this is a regular one that's run by Erin over at Crafting Kitty. If you don't know Erin, I will put the link to her channel below. You need to go over there and subscribe so that you get notification when she puts her videos up. She's got fabulous content. She does all sorts, and I think a video goes up nearly every day. She's very regular with her videos anyway. She's got 2 beautiful children, and she's got a wonderful husband, Brian, who likes to call himself El Toro, which is absolutely hilarious. They are great fun. They sometimes do stuff together. They are an absolute hoot, and the children are just beautiful. They're just delightful. They are a gorgeous, gorgeous family. So Crafting Kitty does a section on her channel which is Creator Spotlight, and she chooses a creator, and for that month you can all show your makes that you've either made before or that you're making now from that creator. I think there's still April and May's open at the moment, and I think it's Nastasia. So if you love that, get some makes, or if you've made some, get the pictures sent in. You need to put it in the post on her Facebook group. Put the pictures there, and then she goes in, and everybody's name goes in a hat, and winners get picked. Depending on how many people enter and what, etc., etc. There's sometimes 1 prize, 2 prizes, 3 prizes. But anyway, I won one, and Erin bought me a batch of yarn from the wool warehouse and had it sent to me because it's cheaper to buy it in this country for Erin than postage at the moment is horrendous. Worldwide postage is awful. So good idea, buying something in the country that the person's in, and it doesn't cost Erin so much on, but she is so generous with her prizes. I was blown away when I received this, and I haven't touched it, haven't used it, because I wanted to show you all first. So first little one that came out the bag was this little, it's navy blue, a dark navy blue, but that's so handy for amigurumi. That'll be great for amigurumi eyes and little bits and bobs on amigurumi. And it's Robin double knit, 25 grams, 100% acrylic, and there's about 75 meters, 82 yards. And what the shade. It hasn't got a name, but it's shade 5448. So it's a lovely little, that'll be going in my amigurumi pot. But this, I've got 4 of these. And I never realised that Yarnsmiths was manufactured specially for Wool Warehouse, manufactured under licence for them. But look at this. Now, you all know what my favourite colour is. Purples, lilacs, anything in that sphere of spectrum of colours. I love it. So this is Yarnsmiths Lagoon DK, but I didn't just get the one. The gorgeous, very generous Erin. She got me 4 of these. Aren't they gorgeous? Aren't they absolutely beautiful? I've got to make something special with this, and I think it'll be a wearable for me. So, yeah, but oh gosh, look at the colours. I love it. It goes from like browns to a bluey colour, and then into the purples and the lilacs and mauves, and absolutely gorgeous. And it's soft as anything. It's premium acrylic. It's 100% premium acrylic. It's 100 grams, 340 meters, 372 yards. Recommends a 4mm hook. And yeah, and the shade is 2J140. Isn't that gorgeous? 4 of those. I absolutely love it. It's so soft. I can't get over how soft that is. It's beautiful. So I don't know what I'm going to make with that yet, but I tend to like tops that are long, because I need my ample bottom to be covered, and I tend to like them sort of up to here, so my tops and my arms are covered, and I like sort of a long t-shirt style. So that's probably what I'll make with that. But look, and then more Yarnsmiths. But this is out of this world, and I can see me possibly getting some more of this as well, because if I'm going to make a wearable, I might need a little bit more. Don't know, might not. Not if I do I quite fancy doing something like an open mesh that you can put on top of a t-shirt. So I quite fancy doing something like that. But yeah, more Yarnsmiths, and I love the name of this. Full of beans. But look. Now Sam Manford's mate's going to like this, because it's very rainbow. It's not quite rainbow. It hasn't got all the colours of the rainbow. But look at that. I've got 3 big balls of that. Isn't that gorgeous? And again, it's so soft. It's stinking soft. It's lovely. Now, this is, Yarnsmiths Full of Beans DK. Those colours. I just love those colours. And it's 100 grams, 360 metres, 393 yards. That's good yardage, isn't it? 100% acrylic. Cool wash. 4mm hook, and again manufactured under licence for Wool Warehouse. And you can visit Yarnsmiths for inspiration and patterns. www.yarnsmiths.co.uk. I'll stick that in the comments below. And because they've got patterns, I haven't been over there and had a look. So that's nice. But 3 of those, I mean, that's almost 1,200 yards of. So, but if I haven't got enough, at least I know it's at Wool Warehouse and I can get a bit more. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. But I think you might have enough for an open weave, nice big open mesh top. Go and have a look and see what patterns they've got. So that's seven balls and the little tiny one, 8. But not only that, West Yorkshire spinners, look at these. Isn't that beautiful? And this is 100% Shetland wool. Now, I know some people think Shetland wool is very scratchy. It's not as soft as those gorgeous acrylics, but it's not at all. I could wear that. I could wear this. It's not at all scratchy, but you can feel the wool in it. So not for people who have allergic to wool, but it's 100% Shetland wool from Shetland. I love the Scottish Islands. Hubby and I haven't been to Shetland, haven't been to Orkney, but we've been to the Inner Hebrides and the Outer Hebrides, and the Outer Hebrides is our favourite place in the whole world to be. Absolutely love it. So this is from Yarnsmith, and it's called the Croft Shetland Tweed 100% Shetland wool. I'll just hold that there, and it is, how much have we got? It's 100-gram hank, so I've got 200 grams. Recommends a 4mm hook. Oh, I can't see all the info. Oh, and of course, and it's 100% Shetland wool. So 225 metres, 246 yards. That's not bad, is it? For a hank of wool, not bad at all. Made in Yorkshire. It's made in Yorkshire, but it's Shetland wool. So the wool's come from Shetland, but it's actually made in Yorkshire because it's West Yorkshire spinners, silly old moo. So look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And what's the colour? It's the Croft DK, and it's Skellister 810. Skellister 8 and the 810. Now that's gorgeous. I don't know what I'd make with that. I'm not sure what I would make with that. I have to think about that, but I haven't used any of all my bougie yarn. I've only got, is it 1 or 2? I can't see. Take your glasses off, you silly old moo. I've got 3 pods, 3 of these pods with my bougie yarns in, and that'll be going in one of those because I haven't started using. I'm like Sam, I haven't spun any of mine yet. I have used my spinner once. I did do one once, and it's really easy, Sam. It's not as bad as you think. Once you get it set up and you get it on there, it's fabulous spinning. And it's very therapeutic actually, but I don't, like Sam, I don't want to spin them because I'm not going to use them yet. I want to cut my acrylic yarn down and build my cotton yarns up. So yes, but look at that, all that beautiful. So I've got 2 of those, 3 of the fuller beans, 4 of the gorgeous lagoon and the little navy. How generous. Erin, I can't thank you enough, sweetheart. These are absolutely beautiful, and I have been looking at them, believe you me, because I definitely want to make a couple of wearables, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but they're going in my bougie yarn pod. Yeah, and I've got another lovely bag. Yes, like another project bag. Brilliant. So that was my winnings. Isn't that gorgeous? What beautiful, beautiful yarn. Erin couldn't have chosen any better for me. And absolutely gorgeous. And it's probably yarn. Well, I don't think I've bought a lot of Yarnsmiths. I can't remember if I have actually bought any. I'm not sure that I have. I may have done. But I'm just looking to see. I don't. Oh, I might have bought a little bit of cotton, I think, once. Yeah, maybe. But no, how lovely to have two different Yarnsmiths that I can try. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy using those, absolutely. And the Croft, the Shetland wool eventually. So that was my winnings. So, put your tongue away, Moo. That's not what I meant to do. What's my next section? Oh, my next section, I'm going to show you some of my makes and what I've been up to. I can't show you everything. So, next session or section, I am taking part in something that I've pondered about for quite a while, and always wondered about it and wanted to do it and thought, no, I won't get it right. I don't think. Anyway, Nova over at Nova Gnome Creations, another fabulous channel. If you don't know Nova, and you need to pop over. She is another delightful soul, and her channel's brilliant. She loves colour, and she's very creative. She doesn't just do, she doesn't just do crochet. She does all kinds of things, and she's incredibly creative and talented and very arty, and I love it. I love her creativity, and everything she makes has got Nova in it. It's just lovely. Anyway, Nova has started up a new section on her channel called Freeform Fridays, and it's all about freeform crochet. I don't know if you can do freeform knitting. I imagine you can, and if you could, she would be really happy if you joined in. So freeform anything, I imagine, with yarn or with fibre. I know Nova loves anyone to join in. She loves all crafts and all creativity. But yes, Nova's started Freeform Fridays, and when she did her introductory video on it, and explained what it was, and I thought, oh, I think I should have a go at this. And so I've started. Now, my first one that I made, the first couple I made, I followed pattern. I followed a pattern, or somebody, I can't remember the name of the lady. She's got a beautiful foreign name that I can't get my tongue around, but I will put it down in the comments box below, and I'll put the link to her freeform crochet videos. But she does video tutorials on free, and I thought that's where I'm going to start. I need to be shown what's what. And Nova does some on hers too. On her Freeform Friday, she shows you what she's done, how she does it. And so I've started, and we've done 4 so far. So, and she chooses a colour every week. She chooses a different colour. That was the first week. That's the second. That's the third. And this is the fourth. This was this last week's. There we go. Or it might go, I don't join them together. Do you know what? This could become a wearable. It really could become a wearable piece of art. But I can't tell you. I did follow the pattern on these two. That one I did myself. I was just learning to increase and do gaps in it and put 3 little loops on the end. There we go. That's my green one. And that's my big pink one. I did that with a much bigger hook just to make it a bit bigger and more sort of lacy. But this is, look, I'm doing it all in cotton. And this is my bag of goodies. Now, I've just mentioned another wonderful channel, the Disley Sisters. And that's Linda Simpson and June, her sister. They make the most lovely bags. They make the most gorgeous bags. They are absolutely wonderful. And this, I think this was the first bag I bought off them. And it's never been empty. It always has. In fact, it probably needs a little wash because I've used it so much. I must give it a nice little wash sometime, as we've got lovely warm weather at the moment and things are drying quick. So yes, doing it all in cottons. And the cottons I'm using are Sakamaya, Catania. They're 50-gram balls. It's a 2 weight, I believe. Yeah, 2 fine. Recommends a 2.5 to a 3.5 millimeter needle, and I think I am using 3.5s or 3. It depends what I'm doing. Yeah, and the colours are just look, the colours are gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. There we go. There's another one. And I've got those 3. I've got a lot of these, so I thought it's great to use. That's the one I used this week. It was white. Mine's an off-white, but and 2 more there. So I've got lots of colours to choose from. So that's great. But I am so enjoying this. Yeah, I am so enjoying this. And I don't join them all together. I only just joined these 3 together this last week because I knew where I wanted them to be. So I'll have to wait until I've got another couple of pieces and then maybe join them on again. But I'm loving it. And this one was totally my own design. That one, just thoroughly enjoyed doing that. And that one was. These 2 I followed a tutorial, but I am loving them. I'm loving it. It is just such fun to do. I didn't think I would love it as much as I do, but I absolutely do. So, Nova, thank you. Freeform Fridays over on Nova Gnome Creations. And I'm really loving it. And I'm especially loving it in the cottons. It's they're crocheting up beautiful. And I have to, I'm stopping myself from jumping ahead of the game, but I can't wait to get the next one done. I can't remember what the next colour is. I don't think I've watched the end of the video, so I must go and do that and find out what my next colour is. Whoa! So yes, I'll put her link below. And on to the next section. So another, oh, my cushion's going. Another whip of mine that I've got going at the moment. When my Crojo stopped and came back, I wanted to start a new project, and I watched one of Sam's videos, and she's got the same make of yarn that I've got, and I think she got it possibly from Yarny Fairy Godmother like I did. If you're new here and you don't know who Yarny Fairy Godmother is, in the past we were generously given donated big boxes of yarn from lovely Yarny Fairy Godmother who lives in America. Beautiful American yarns. You can see all that on my past videos, and I'm just getting round to starting to use this yarn now. It's been sat on my shelves for a long time, and oh gosh, it's just so lovely. This yarn is beautiful, but Sam has got the same yarn but in a different colour, and I think I got the same colour too, because I made my granddaughter a top out of the one that Sam, which I'll show you later. And I saw Sam's top. She's done a bag-a-day crochet actual garment. I think it's called a Day at the Races top. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. I've seen it on her, but I've only seen that. I'd love to see the whole thing. It's absolutely beautiful. And I thought, oh, I've got some of that yarn in a different colour. Oh, have I got enough to make me? And I actually went over to Bag a Day Crochet's channel, and I'm using a pattern of hers. It is for a long duster cardigan, but I want a top that is, so I'm doing the duster fronts, but I'm going to have them go front and back and longer, cover my bum, and I'm doing 2 of those, and I'll join them together at the sides and the front and the back. And I'll find out what the pattern is. I'll put it down below, the link to Bag a Day's pattern, and yeah, I can't remember the name of it. Honestly, I should have checked this up. I'll come back. Right, should have got my information prepared, shouldn't I? It is by Bag a Day Crochet, another fantastic creator. If you don't know Bag a Day Crochet, wow, she has hundreds, thousands of tutorials that are just brilliant, all kinds of things. There's something for everyone, and her wearables are fabulous. And I've done a lot of her hat patterns for the hats for the homeless and things like that. But yes, this that I'm making, it is a Crochet Easy Duster Vest. Crochet, yeah, Easy Duster Vest, with or without sleeves. And it's called Another One Bites the Duster. So by Bag a Day Crochet. I'll put the link below to her channel and the video. So I'm really enjoying, and I'm thoroughly enjoying the pattern. It's a really quick pattern, which I love, and I'm doing it in Premier Hipster Cotton, 229 yards, 210 metres, 100 grams. The colour is Hello Hydrangea. Look at that. Beautiful turquoisey blues and greens, and oh, just love it. And it's lovely. It goes all the way through. And I am loving using this cotton. 100% cotton. I'm getting into my cottons. And this is lovely. I've already used one yarn band, but I'm putting it together with cotton blend. This is cotton acrylic, so it's not 100% cotton. But this is Knitcraft by Hobbycraft, which you can only get in the UK. Cotton blend, plain. It's DK, 100 grams, and made in Turkey. And how much is on there? 215 metres on there. So I'm doing it in that, and I'm using this one as well. And it does go together lovely. They go together beautifully. And I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm using Bag a Day's Crystal is her first name. But I'm using a 5mm hook. And let me show you where I've got to. Ooh. So what I'm doing, because that's the way it'll be worn. Look, I'm so happy with this. It's beautiful. But what it'll be is, I'm now just starting again with the hipster cotton. And this will go like this on me. So it'll go over and come down. And then there'll be another one there. And it'll go, yeah. Oh, I just love it. I love how it looks. I think it's beautiful colours. And I do think they suit me. So there'll be another section of this colour over here. And then that'll be back and front, because it's got to go round me, my tum and my hip. So it's going to be plenty there. So it'll be like a You could wear it as a coverall as well on the beach, you know, over a swimming costume, but I want to have it as a long top. So yeah, it's going, and it'll come down on me because that's got to go on my shoulder. It'll come down sort of mid-thigh, I think, on me, so that's good because it'll cover my bottom. But you make it widthways. You do the pattern that way. Isn't it a lovely pattern? It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a 4-row repeat, and you do these little bits here. They're called crow's feet, and then you do the little fan at the top, and it's alternate rows like that. And it's so easy, and it really does crochet up quick. And Crystal's tutorial is brilliant. Her tutorials are so good. They're so easy to follow. And it's a pattern. Now I've learnt the pattern, I don't have to watch the tutorial anymore. So it's a great one for, yes, on my second ball. So I should get through 4 balls of this to make the top, and probably a similar amount. Might only be 3 of the other ones, because I find this cotton's a little bit thinner than the cotton from Hobbycraft, but they're going together really, really well. They work well. It's a little bit thicker, yeah, and I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. So how long has it taken me to do that? Well, I started this, I think, when I saw Sam's video go up of what she'd made. So it hasn't taken me long at all. And as I said, beautiful, beautiful pattern. So that's one whip I've got going. I'll be back in a minute.